attack, and you don't want that. I possess, don't say I'm fresh. With my voice, don't screw the rest of the microphone that I am holding. Copywritten lyrics so they can't be stolen if they all snap. Don't need the police to try to say them. Your voice will see. So please, stay off my back or I will attack. And you don't want that.
Yo, can I hear this record by Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock?
Hey, man, you sure you want to hear this, man? You sure about that, man? All right.
Right about now, you're about to be possessed by the sounds of MC Raw Bass and DJ Easy Rock.
Hit it!
To get down, I'm not internationally known, but I'm known to rock the microphone because I get stupid, I mean outrageous. Stay away from me if you're contagious, cause I'm a winner, no not a loser. To be an MC is what I choose. Ladies love me, girls adore me, I mean even the ones who never saw me, like the way that I rhyme at a show. The reason why, man, I don't know, so let's go, cause it takes two to make a thing go right. real funky concept. Listen up, cause I'm gonna keep you in step. I got an idea that I wanna share. You don't like it, so what? I don't care. I'm number one, the uno, I like pump. Bring all the suckers, cause all of them I'll stomp. Won't neglect, but I will protect all of my followers, cause all I want is respect. I'm not a boxer, but the man who rocks ya. A slick brother that can easy out fox ya. Cause I'm Rob, the last name Basis. And over mic, I'm known to be the freshest. So let's start, it shouldn't be too hard. I'm not a sucker, so I don't need a bodyguard. I won't fess, wear bulletproof vest. Don't smoke Buddha, can't stand sex, yes.
It takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make it out of sight. It takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make it out of sight.
The situation that the bass is in, I'm kinda stingy, that's why I don't wanna win. A funky rhyme to a foe or a good friend. Now listen up, cause I want you to comprehend. Cause I'm the leader, the man, superior. I take curia and then you get worrier. So just sit, my rhymes are not counterfeit. The record sells, which makes this one a hit. It won't hurt to listen to Red Alert. Take off the shirt, make sure it don't hit the dirt. I like the kids, the guys, the girls. I won't get done cause this is raw bass world. I'm on a mission, you better just listen to my rhymes cause I'm all about dissing cause
It takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make it out of sight. It takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make it out of sight.
I stand alone, don't need anyone. Cause I'm raw, just came to have fun. Don't need friends that act like foes. Cause I'm raw, bass, the one who knows about things that make you get weary. Don't cheer me, just hear me out. Cause I got the clout, shout. Before I turn the party out, I won't stutter, project my voice, speak clearly. So you can be my choice on stage or on record. Go to the whiz and select it. Take it off the rack, if it's whack, put it back. I like the Whopper, the Big Mac. If you want static, so let's go. So, throw up your hands, go for what you know. Bro, I got an ego. Yo, talking to me? No. Oh, cause Robbers in the front, Easy Rockers on the back up. We're not soft, so you better just slack up. Cause I'm cool, calm, just like a breeze. Rock the mic with the help of Easy Rock. On the set, the music play. Only cuts the records that I say.
It takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make it out of sight. It takes two to make a thing go right.
When I pushed up, the roller take the shucks off the corn, grab my hand.
Come on now. Cry it out. Great people don't know what you're about. They put you down and shut you out. You gave to me a new belief, and soon the world will love you sweetly. Oh yeah, baby.
Samson Parker has a farm in South Carolina. In 2007, he had to inflict excruciating pain on himself for the greatest possible reward, life. He was out working when his corn picker became blocked.
I left the tractor running and I walked back around the corn picker. There was a corn stalk stuck, and without thinking, reached my arm into the corn picker, grabbed a hold of the corn stalk and pulled down, and the corn stalk wouldn't come out. And then I pushed up, and when I pushed up, the rollers that take the shucks off the corn grabbed my hand. My hand was stuck. Blood started coming down my arm and chunks of meat and everything. And I couldn't believe what had just happened. And I knew I was in trouble. But I had to block the pain out of my brain. I knew I had somehow to get the machine to stop. So now I took this pin, was able to get it out. My arm is still in here, and I took this pin out and reached around the side and was able to jam it between this chain and the tire, stopping the machine. I then grabbed a hold of my arm, thinking all I had to do was pull my hand free. I physically tried to pull my hand off. I put my knees up against here and leaned back and pulled as hard as I could, and I couldn't do it. My hand was still stuck. With the machine being jammed, the slip clutch on the side of the machine was throwing sparks. Of course, the sparks from dry corn shucks, it only took about 10 seconds and all the corn shucks was on fire. And then up inside here, which was still about half full of corn shucks, it was burning. My arm that was stuck in here started burning. I could see my skin melting like plastic.
Samson faced a terrible choice: die or cut off his own arm.
I had been fighting this machine for an hour and a half and it wasn't going to beat me. I cried out to God to help me. I didn't want my family to come down here on the farm and see me burned to death behind this corn picker. Without thinking, I reached back, grabbed a hold of my pocket knife. I took the knife and jammed it into the forearm. And with everything so far, the burning, the hand caught, that was painful. But when I jammed that knife into my arm and started cutting away the meat, I was screaming. Cutting those nerves in my arm hurt. I can't explain how it felt. The tire on the side of the machine was burning, and the wind was blowing the flames into my face. My hair was starting to burn. And I started trying to cut the bone. I only messed with just a couple seconds because the tire was like a torch. And to break the bone, I raised up as high as I could, like this. And then I dropped to the ground. hitting this sharp sheet metal, snapping the bone. And when that happened, the tire on the side of the machine exploded. And that was like someone smacked me in the face. And it blew me back away from the machine about 5 feet on my back. And I'll never forget, I jumped up with blood shooting out the end of my arm. I jumped up, running around to my truck, thinking, I'm free, I'm free.
Despite massive blood loss, Sampson made his way to the nearest road, where he was picked up, rushed to hospital, and spent the next month recovering. He believes he fought so hard to survive because of his love for Leanne, his wife of 22 years.
The pain that Sampson must have endured is really beyond my imagination. I can't imagine anyone doing what he did, even though I know that Sampson is a remarkable person, and if he's determined to do something, he follows through and does it. But to me, that's the unimaginable.
Pain was probably my least concern at the time, and I was going to do whatever it took to get free.